Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and in this video I'd like to take a closer look at the new Cloud banner and share with you my opinion on it. Cloud has now Rider style outfit with physical and magic ward, increasing defenses by 15%, and then Frost spell arcanum that increases ice ability damage by 30%, magic ability damage by 20% when in max stance, and also HP by 15%. And I really have to say, I like those 1.5 year Arcanum outfits, because it's a 50% damage increase, but 20% is specific to either physical or magic, and also triggers only when in max stance. But I really value those increased defenses and HP a lot, because it makes it easier to survive and will always be useful either in hard battles or rankings. And, well, I wish Cloud got an outfit that visually looks similar to Seth and Matt's theme. I have to say I really like this outfit, this biker outfit. It's different, but it also reminds me a bit of Nomura's old Advent Children concept drawing where Cloud had a leather jacket. Now Cloud's weapon and at OB10 128 has very nice high magic attack stat. Standard are abilities with 46 magic attack and 39 ice potency. Circle Sigil boost slots, and then the command ability deals 1120% ice damage to a single enemy, but also increases Cloud's magic attack with mid potency, but max potency is high. And this is rather new, because Cloud also decreases magic defense with mid potency, but only if the target is weak to ice. And also below OB6, both are low potency buffs and debuffs per cast and are capped at mid potency, and only after you OB6 this weapon, buffs get upgraded into mid per cast and high being max. So Cloud now has a big PP damage ice weapon, and while it's his second ice weapon, this one's magic and I honestly like it a lot. It's nice to see that Cloud increases his own magic attack and can decrease magic defense. So it just means he is very self-sustainable, but you also don't necessarily need Crimson stuff to provide those buffs anymore. However, I really wish Cloud would debuff magic defense on any enemy, and I'm not sure why they locked it onto only ice enemies, as it's not anything overpowered. But it also would have been great if Cloud got what Seth got for wind, but this one will be for magic ice with Enfeeble. But we have Sid already for that, so I can't see why Cloud got what he got. And also, all those engine parts on the sword, they really remind me of Final Fantasy XIII Versus, and I really like it because I was in love what they were doing with Versus all those years ago. So I honestly really like that. So, Cloud finally got a nice high damage weapon, and I think it's great, especially because he really needed it, as all his weapons have been power crept and are outdated. And even though he just got his wind banner 6 months ago, now Sephiroth heavily out DPS's it. So it's great to see Cloud getting something that's actually nice. But yeah, Cloud doesn't have exploit weakness weapon like most other DPS characters, but he can get his ice buffs from Locke, and they also give 40% ice buff, so it's very comparable to exploit weakness, but you just won't be able to boost it further by stacking buffs like exploit weakness with ice buffs. But I'm sure that Cloud will get an exploit weakness weapon at some point in the future, and I'm just guessing it might be rather a second year anniversary, perhaps. But until then, Locke has to do, and if you don't have it, then, well, this set is very good. Cloud just can't compete with other DPS because he is missing that exploit weakness buff. And Yuffie's Halloween weapon hits just as hard as Cloud, but she has exploit weakness, so thanks to that she heavily out DPS's Cloud, because she can get ice buff on top of exploit weakness, so it's a double buff, 80%. But until then, Yuffie just got AoE exploit weakness, so you could pair her together with Cloud and he will benefit from it. But it seems to be a very good banner for the guild battle, as Cloud has that's very good synergy with Yuffie. However, there is another potential issue. Overspeed. It depends on how many overspeed memories you have, or if you use them on other characters, because now overspeed is very important, not only on boosting stats but also getting that extra damage buff. And since it's a DPS weapon, if you want to use Cloud right now, he needs to be above OB6 for that stronger C ability, because until then Yuffie or Sephiroth with edged wings will be better. And I would also love to hear your opinion and what you think about this banner. But yeah, that would be all. Since Zeph and Cloud are my 2 DPS, I have already pulled on this banner to secure his gear, but if you're also going to pull, then best of luck to you. And in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.